I see some benefits to the fact that my needs have not always been met, which might seem weird, but I'm going to talk about that. But at the same time, on the flip side, there's reasons why we need accessibility. So I want to just open you up to that perspective from my own perspective. And then the last part of the talk is going to be just going to offer some practical tips and suggestions for making your church more accessible to the blind. That will be kind of divided into like 7 categories, different categories I came up of things you should think about. There might be more, but I thought about 7. So that's what we're going to do. And then at the end, I'm going to try to do this quickly enough that at the end, if you just have questions, you want more specific things or demonstrations of some of this stuff, we can do that at the end. So I'm going to try to save time for that. I want to just say that I'm not an expert. I don't have a PhD in accessibility or anything. I'm just an expert on me and my experience, and I'm just one blind person. I'm just one person with disability, so I have some ideas, but everyone is going to kind of have their own perspective and their own unique needs. And so that's just my little disclaimer. I'm not an expert. I'm just an expert on the fact that I'm blind because I've always been blind. Okay. So this is about me. This has a picture, right? Yeah. Okay. This is a picture of me and my family. This is like a Christmas photo that we all took, and this is just kind of to know about my experience in the church. You kind of have to know about my family. So I am the second oldest of 7 kids, so I have 6 siblings. I was born blind. I could see color and light when I was younger, so if you tell me, like, if you say that something is blue, I, like, sort of know what that means. I kind of remember what colors look like. I don't have any usable vision. I don't have any vision now, but I used to see color and light. But all of my family members are sighted. So my mom is actually legally blind in one eye, but she can still drive and stuff. So I'm the second oldest of 7 kids. All of them are sighted. And so I got to really just grow up with my siblings and have a pretty normal childhood. Like, I just played with them, I fought with them, how you do. I did chores, I washed the dishes, did the dishwasher, things like that. And I really just felt like part of the family. Yes, there would be times where, if we were going outside and my family was running around playing soccer or something, there'd be things like that where I'd have to be more on the sidelines and would feel a little bit excluded, but for the most part, I really felt like part of the family. My parents always made me feel like I could accomplish anything. They weren't overly protective of me. They weren't so afraid of me getting hurt that they wouldn't let me try things. I was able to try things and be a kid. Like I said, I had to, do the dishes and fight with my sister while we unloaded the dishwasher and all that good stuff. And in a way, my family kind of even forgets that I'm blind, honestly. People have asked me before, oh, does your family, are they super organized? They make the house all clean? I just laugh. I'm like, no, I grew up in a messy house. There are toys on the floor. They would move the furniture and forget to tell me that they moved the furniture, and I would run into it. So that's kind of my background. And I actually, as weird as it sounds, I'll talk about it more later, but I kind of like that they forgot I was blind, because it really, I just have always felt like, okay, I'm just their sister and their daughter and part of their family, and I'm just a person. And so that's actually been really great.